Law of the bedroom number 45. Help keep your fire hose from firing too fast and too early. Yeah. You know that premature rocket fuel firing program where it's, oh, gee, too soon, too early. Oh, no. Ruins the rest of the night. Kinda. But just before you climax or reach your own personal male orgasm, slow down. Stop. Pause. And just simmer it down. And then start back up again. Also, practicing holding on with your PC muscles, the muscles that help you kind of keep things in. The same muscles you use to control yourself from going number one when you have to. But practice holding on, holding on. The thing is, guys, we guys can get off in a few minutes and then we're done. Oh boy. And then sometimes maybe the refractory period sets in and we fall asleep and we're tired. So what we got to do is we got to hold on and not fire our fuel into her before it's time. So it's best to let her have her orgasm first. Have a second one, have a third one, have a fourth one. And then at the very tail end, how you doing, honey? You doing good? Oh my God, I'm just in paradise. Okay, great. Can I get mine? Sure, what do you want? I want this. Okay, great, no problem. And then you get yours in a couple minutes. You're happy. And then you both fall asleep in each other's arms. Yes, that's how it should be. Okay. Controlled breathing, deep breaths, slow and controlled also helps too, because you're like focusing, controlling your bodily movements and those things that might, want to fire out there. Especially when you're about to release your rocket fuel. Sometimes a slow, deep breath can help you overcome any anxiousness to explode. Stop in the middle of making love to her. Just You're still inside of her, but just stop. Let your desire to explode inside her pass by slowing down some and stopping that rushing feeling of firing off your rocket hose. Think about something else. Maybe something non-sexual, like, that car wash experience I had today, that was really good. Yeah, what a tremendous job that those machines did on my car. It looks really great, real shiny in the sun. Wasn't that just tremendous? My car looks so nice. And you see, you lost concentration for a moment, and now you can start all over at the bottom. Like getting to the bottom and then going back to the top for the ride down again. Yeah. Slide down into her again. You can't enjoy making love with her and she enjoy it too without you starting to learn how to control yourself. You'll never reach those depths of true love if you don't learn to master this area. Guys who rush in, get theirs, she's left with nothing. And that's a big complaint from women. The guy comes in, gets his thing, and he says, oh, kiss on the forehead. I'll get you tomorrow, honey. No, it doesn't work like that. Every time you go in, you're going into it for her pleasure. And our pleasure is a byproduct. I please her, I get tremendously pleased in return. It's amazing. Oh. Total sensual experience, smell, taste, touch, sight, and sound. Take in all of that. That also keeps the mind a little distracted from firing off the fire hose too early. Withdraw your love gun from her holster if you feel the urge to come inside. Then slide her right back on in, and then let those wild horses kind of settle down some, but then pick up again. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the more you'll master this area for your lovemaking ability in pleasing her and yourself and not firing your rocket hose too fast, too early. The benefits to this: you get to last a long time with your honey, bringing out the most out of her personal sexual experience. This is an amazing thing. Just picture a woman's pleasure if she could only have sex with you for 15 minutes. All right, 30 minutes. Okay, 45. How about 4 hours? How about 8 hours? How about 4 days? Yeah, distance, going the distance. Prolonging her pleasure is the name of the game. Guys, she comes first, we come second. That's my rule. I live by it. And I tell you something, I wouldn't do it any other way. Training your body and your mind. Remember, this is a mental game. Controlling yourself, it's like self-discipline. It's like going to the gym. It's like eating well. This is just another area of self-discipline that we want to learn to control. We don't want our fire hose firing off too soon, too fast, too early. No. Start and stop. Go a little longer. Hold off, hold on. Not yet. Go as long as you can without firing the fire hose. Then stop just before you feel you want to transfer your love fluids into her. Do this again and again. Practice makes perfect, always and forever. The more you practice, the better you'll get. Hands down on her. When you're with her, don't come inside until the very, 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 very end. Hold on until the very, 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 very end, and that could be like an hour or 2 or 3 or 4 later. And plus, all of that wanting to come out is going to build up. There's going to be this intensity of build-up, climax, waiting for it to just fire out. So by waiting and pushing and practicing and holding back and slowing down and stopping and starting up again and pulling out and then putting back in, all of that's going to build up until the very, very, very last minute, 4 hours later. She's come 3 times and she's just so amazed. And then it's your turn. And then when you fire off that rocket fuel, hey, you know what? Pull out and let her participate in the catch. Was it catch and release? Catch and fire and catch? I don't know. The point is that stuff's going to shoot across the room. It's so held. It's like a bow and arrow. You pull that arrow back, and you just pull it back and you just keep it pulled back until like a few minutes later, you can't keep holding it on. And then bam, then you let it go. Wow. Talk about in your face, honey. Yeah, there you go. So when you're with her, don't come inside her to the very, very end. Did you happen to notice how many times she came? A lot? Good. When you want yours, you can have it right then and there. And guilt-free and lovingly. Exercise your PC muscles every day. Strengthen. Relax so she can get hers before you get yours. You can achieve all the strength, talent, and endurance with a combination of personal, self-service, performances, and many, many hours of making love with your gal. It's just the way it goes. Practice makes perfect. Do all these things to help keep your fire hose from firing too fast, too early. That's Law of the Bedroom number 45. Good luck, guys. And enjoy, ladies.